What's up, guys? Welcome to Grease Lightning Reactions. We're here for Overlord Season 3, Episode 3. Here we go, beginning. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Oh, they brought the kid back to the village. Monument of Ruin. This dude's been spouting all kinds of fancy names. Big building made of wood surrounded by undead. Nah. Lupus. Alrighty. What were the... there's two things that this guy said. Two things that he saw. What were they? Goddamn, I don't remember. Oh, there she is, Lupus son, in the opening. Alright. 208, 3, 2, 1, go. Enry's upheaval and hectic days. The hell is she going off? This girl is crazy. Brita. Oh, yeah, you see? So I look at it from the lens of an adventurer. That's why I find it weird that, goblins being nice for once, Yeah, even the goblin can't. He's like, what the hell? The giant of the east. That was one of the things he said. 3 powerful creatures. Great beast of the south, giant of the east, demon snake of the west, the wise king of the forest. That's the hamster thing, man. They talking about small shadow. Man, dude, there's a lot of names in this show. They're gathering together to fight the King of Ruin? Like they're coming together, or they are both fight it? Yeah, these guys wouldn't be... those sound like terrifying names. This guy's Heinz. Wants to take care of it herself. This doesn't seem like something you can take lightly. Back to Rantel. Nani? Oh, the potion he perfected? Oh, not perfected. What's with these trans... She's like all uppity. That must be her facade. Lupus Reggie now. Damn, dude. Durani's damn. Alright, talk about exaggeration, but that's fine. Obviously. She's probably tough, like toughest thing around here, man. Hey, don't do anything stupid. Thing there. Jugim the Jugim. Oh yeah, that freaking that was a riddle poem. Like in one piece. God damn, dude. That seems out of the blue though. Damn, Henry's got a mean streak inside her, though. Damn, they went to CG for these guys? Why is it so difficult to make these guys compared to the goblins and stuff? I guess they're bigger, but... Damn! See? Man, these ogres must be idiots too, right? That's the type of voice they give them. These guys are like... That's honest, son. What the hell? That was a true self hidden beneath, man. So goblins are going to provide the meat. Carnivorous. Though, I guess. Is he not going? And goblins are taking her? Man, this is not a terrible situation. Oh yeah, he does have a similar role. I didn't even catch it. I was like, why are they showing? Oh. Oh my god. This guy looks like a freaking witch. Yeah, where else would she get a freaking colossal? You better sell this thing? What? Like a goblin? It's like a summon. Few thousand gold, man. And she's a normal ass. Well, not normal, but to them, yeah, mere village girl. Who put with this guy? Why don't you just blow the whistle? The horn. Blow the horn. No! Talk about luck. Yeah, what was he in a different guise back in the day? Or did he hear from someone? I don't remember. He wasn't supposed to call that out in that attire at least. But he is. Well, nah, but we haven't seen it in a while. Nabare gamma. Yo, when she went full on with the maid costume and stuff, oh man. Is Momon about to help him out? Sorede. Now she got a lot of work to do. Akarimashita. Now she just. Yeah, you know there's one here. You gotta. Damn, how much? She's about to lose her mind. It's gonna be a few thousand. Watch this. Yeah, it's a gift. I was gonna say I didn't think she was the type to sell it. But Molon can take on that request himself if he wants to. Eh? Sama, she like changed her tune real fast. Did Momon just pop in or something? Drink in the reception room? Who just... Uh, the the hamster. What was his name? Dude, you guys know I'm terrible with names, but one of the beasts, man. One of the three beasts. I want to see her use the horn. It might not be one of those one-time use things. I was gonna say he does look like a priest, the skull and stuff. Yeah, good luck. She doesn't even like fake entertaining that thought. Supplies. Fresh weapons, my. Damn, she carried all this though? That must be heavy as hell taking that stuff out of the city. See? Recovery of the village, mate. Think it over. Huh? Oh. Just messing with you. She's always joking way too much, man. The village. Oh, wow. She's already basically the leader of the village. I mean, she's practically doing that right now. Why not? I mean, if she doesn't like the actual role, we gotta make some sacrifices in this way. For the good of the people. Great. Helpful. They will make mistakes. 41 people? That's an oddly specific number. 41? Damn, that seems high. I know 0, so. Everyone just makes mistakes. Damn, that was quick. Yeah. Damn, dude, he's all over the place. He made sure to. He must have been. I'll just wait. Everyone believes in her. make it 100% sense why the goblins would hold her in such high regard. No? Bro needs a haircut real bad. He's just like, come on, man. Huh. What's about to happen here? Nothing? Okay. I guess the credits just didn't line up at that point. Usually when you have the credits coming in at the end of a sequence of events before the actual, like, you know, ending cards start playing, it's usually something really hype or something shocking, some interesting information about to drop, an epilogue, a wrap-up thing. I guess it just didn't line up 100% of the way, so they just... I mean, it was smooth. It just, like, whenever I see that, I get ready. Huh? There she is. Yuri Ne-chan. Okay, why is she so happy about this? A new possibility. She wants to see some despair? Yeah, she freaking always seemed a little crazy, man. Alright. Yeah, she's a little, Lupus is a little crazy. But we could get that. But it's always like the people that are like super duper enthusiastic at the drop of a pin, man. It's just like instant on off switch between this. And I saw that with her. Like, you knew that she was a little bit weird. Anyways, I wonder if I would think that Momon was the one who went to the Adventurer Guild and told that receptionist lady, "Hey, yo, you can take care of this," and that's why she was in such a tussle. But I mean, that just seems logical. Yeah, I felt like this episode was significantly better than the last episode. Like I said last time, sure, this slice of lifey type stuff when you have, the last episode when they were just like the village life and what Henry was doing around the town and everything without Ainz even really being in the picture except for like the first 5 minutes of the episode. When these things were presented as like two separate vignettes, it's like a nice little scene. I just think the thing that I always have with these types of scenes are that if I look at a different, like just say the isekai genre, like a normal person going into a separate world, the 10 that are made every single season, that stuff alone, I can see done at the same level as I was seeing the previous episode being done. I didn't dislike it specifically, but I just thought I could see it elsewhere. That's why I thought it was a little more dull compared to what I'm usually used to. What I enjoy about Overlord, I just, before I say this, it's actually very, ever since I started doing live reactions, this has always been my number one complaint with any reaction community. It's a reaction, guys. It's a reaction. It's not going to be, not everyone has to like everything that you enjoy about the series. Did I ever say that Overlord was a bad series? Never said that. Did I say that I enjoyed that episode less than I did the other episodes? Sure. It's crazy. It's totally human to want to share your love for something with someone else. So when someone doesn't do that, I mean, I see that there is a little bit of a, oh God, I gotta write about this right now. Oh God, it just really bothers me that you know, like, completely, like, I didn't say anything wrong last episode. I didn't say anything, and then I'm getting into these, like, I'm just being patient with, you know, I'm not gonna call out anyone. I'm not gonna, like, go into the comments and say, oh, screw you, man, I can do whatever I want. I'm just not that type of person. I always think about compromise. I like to listen to people, and I just, like, you know, like, calmly answer whatever they're kind of, like, criticism that they're throwing on me. The only times that I really, like, have a zero tolerance policy is when people are, you know, using, you know, foul language, or if they're coming into my reactions complaining about not being able to see the video, that kind of stuff, especially when, or like complaining, oh, why is this a live reaction when it's clearly in the title? I just can't stand that stuff, so I have a zero tolerance policy for that stuff. But aside from that, it's completely fine. And I see, like, some of you guys are more invested in this stuff than even I am. Like, okay, and I just had to put that out there. I just think that I had to get that off my chest, because the thing that happens when you have reactions like that, I am a very much, like, I take criticism really seriously. It's one of my biggest flaws. So even when I'm watching this episode, I keep thinking about, oh yeah, what did people have problems with? It's that one negative comment every single time that will stick in your head the entire time, and it might ruin something for this. So I'm like, all right, like, what? Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't feel like I did anything wrong last episode. Oh, you're missing stuff. You know, people saying I'm missing stuff. You're not understanding stuff. This episode was better than like, better than you think it is. Like, you can't tell me it was, because that I just give a reaction. I tell you how I felt about the episode, and that's all I did. Like, really. Anyways, so I'm just saying that, like, that stuff just keeps sticking in your head, in the back of your mind. Even when I was watching this episode, I was like, you know, oh, I just said this. What are people going to find to complain about this time? It's just like, it's just not a nice way to go about things. And I just think that being nice to everyone and not putting up too much of a fuss. I don't mind discussing things that you enjoyed, that you find differently, but there's a way to say it and there's a way not to. And I just want to say that at least once, just moving forward, so I could move on with a clean slate. What I like from Overlord, I was about to get into this, but I wanted to just get that out of the way. I always love seeing Ainz, and I love seeing the Guardians, because I think Nazarick itself, the infrastructure of it, the characters that are within it are super unique, and just like how the hierarchy works, how they go into the world, information gathering, manipulation, all those kinds of things on even a small scale, I find very intriguing. Secondarily, I like how there are, like, instances like this where you will have a normal type of occurrence in a fantasy world that you can see in a ton of other shows, but then you also have these other characters that almost seem like they don't belong together with them. Momon doesn't really belong with them. Not like, you know, the Guardians of Nazarick. It almost feels like anachronisms of a kind. You know, just things that, like, were, like, I know this isn't the case, but it feels like, oh, those are things that, like, just don't belong. It's like you're a level 1 in an adventure game, and you show up and you go to the end boss area and you just die instantly. It's just like, you're just not supposed to be here, and it's really fascinating to me to see how these people that could crush all these other people instantly, if they ever, like, felt freaking angry or something, just how they interact with them and what they choose to do with the power that they have over people. I find that interesting. I also feel like the comedy, a lot of the time, it's really, really on point. So as far as what I want to get out of Overlord, those are the 3 things. If I get at least a minimal level of, I will continue to enjoy this. I have never expressed, like, you know, any reason to stop reacting to this. Though, like I said, just thinking about the comments and stuff, I saw this was out yesterday, and I just didn't want to do a reaction to it. It just sticks to me. I don't know. You can call me soft or like freaking that shouldn't bother you or something, but it does. That's the reality of it. So yeah, I didn't want to turn this into a sour note, but there it is. The one constructive criticism I did get was people would like me to expand at the end. What I say to that, just real quick at the end, this is already freaking 30 minutes long. I try to verbalize what I'm thinking as much as possible during the reaction. So a lot of the time when I get to the end of it, and I feel like if I continue to talk about that stuff, I'm just going to feel like I'm kind of reiterating everything I've already said in the past. So when I usually elaborate at the end, like it's usually some mystery that I'm still trying to figure out, or, you know, like putting together clues. Maybe I didn't have enough time in the moment to completely give out all my thoughts of what had just happened. But if I don't feel that going on, I usually don't do anything at the end. I'm not a fan of summary at the end because I don't feel like it adds anything. So yeah, keeping that in mind, I will try to elaborate things that I feel like I should elaborate on. That was one of the constructive criticisms I got last episode, and I'm welcome. That is a good point. That is something that I've thought about in the past. So yeah, but yeah, overall, like I said, really solid episode. Just because I like the interplay with Momo, kind of little showing up and like how that affected the world, and then coming back, and then, you know, having Lupus kind of like all sinister. I knew there was something wrong with it. It was just a little different tilt to the, you know, like a normal fantasy scene. But anyways, guys, that was a lot of talking. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.